Have you ever opened a government report, legal, file, or news article and noticed thick black bars covering certain words or entire sections? This process is called redaction. Redaction is the deliberate removal or obscuring of sensitive information from documents before they are shared with the public or other parties. The goal is to protect privacy, maintain confidentiality, or comply with laws and regulations. In this video, we'll explore what redaction means, why it's necessary, and how it works in practice. Let's start by understanding the basics of why documents sometimes come blacked out. Redaction is the process of editing a document to remove or obscure information that is sensitive, confidential, or otherwise not meant for public disclosure. This can involve blacking out text, removing entire paragraphs, or even deleting images. Redaction is commonly used in legal, governmental, and corporate documents to ensure that private data, classified information, or trade secrets are not accidentally revealed. The process is carefully managed to balance transparency with the need to protect certain details. There are several important reasons for redacting documents. First, redaction protects personal privacy by hiding names, addresses, or other identifying details. Second, it ensures compliance with laws like data protection regulations, which require organizations to safeguard sensitive information. Third, redaction helps maintain national security by concealing classified or strategic data. Finally, it can protect business interests by keeping trade secrets or proprietary information confidential. Each of these reasons plays a crucial role in why documents are sometimes released with blacked out sections. Redaction is often mandated by law. For example, privacy laws like the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe, or the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, in the United States require organizations to protect personal data. When documents are requested through Freedom of Information laws, agencies must review and redact any information that could violate privacy or security rules. Failure to properly redact documents can result in legal penalties, loss of trust, and even harm to individuals or organizations. Not all information in a document is subject to redaction. Typically, only certain types of data are considered sensitive enough to be blacked out. Common examples include social security numbers, home addresses, phone numbers, financial account details, classified government information, and trade secrets. In legal documents, names of minors, victims, or witnesses may also be redacted to protect their identities. The goal is to remove only what is necessary, while leaving the rest of the document readable and useful. Legal documents are among the most frequently redacted types of records. Lawyers and courts often need to share case files, contracts, or evidence with other parties, but must ensure that sensitive information is not disclosed. For example, court orders may require the redaction of witness names or confidential business information. Proper redaction helps maintain the integrity of the legal process and protects the rights of all involved parties. Government agencies often release reports or records to the public, but must redact certain information to protect national security, ongoing investigations, or personal privacy. For instance, intelligence reports may have entire paragraphs blacked out to conceal sources or methods. Redaction ensures that the public can access important information without compromising safety or privacy. Businesses also use redaction to protect proprietary information, trade secrets, or confidential client data. When sharing contracts, financial reports, or internal communications, companies may redact details that could give competitors an advantage or violate client confidentiality. This practice is essential for maintaining trust and safeguarding business interests in a competitive environment. Journalists sometimes receive documents with redacted sections, especially when reporting on sensitive topics like government investigations or corporate scandals. Redaction helps ensure that publishing these documents does not inadvertently reveal private information or compromise ongoing cases. News organizations must balance the public's right to know with the need to protect individuals and sensitive sources. Redaction can be performed manually or digitally. In the past, people would use black markers to physically cover up text on paper documents. Today, most redaction is done using specialized software that allows users to permanently remove or obscure information in digital files. It's important that redacted data cannot be recovered, so professionals use tools that ensure the information is truly deleted, not just hidden. Manual redaction involves physically covering sensitive information on paper documents. This is often done with black markers, tape, or by cutting out sections. While this method is straightforward, it can be risky if the original document is copied or scanned, as the hidden text might still be visible under certain conditions. That's why digital redaction has become more popular in recent years. Digital redaction uses software to remove sensitive information from electronic documents. These tools can black out text, delete metadata, and ensure that the redacted content cannot be recovered. Popular formats like PDFs often have built-in redaction features. Digital redaction is more secure and efficient, making it the preferred method for most organizations handling sensitive data. PDF files are commonly used for sharing official documents, and many PDF editors include redaction tools. These tools allow users to select text or images to be blacked out, ensuring that the underlying information is permanently removed. It's important to use proper redaction features, as simply drawing a black box over text does not actually delete the data, and it could be recovered by others. Improper redaction can have serious consequences. If sensitive information is not fully removed, it may be possible for others to recover it using digital tools or by manipulating the document. This can lead to data breaches, legal issues, or harm to individuals. That's why organizations must use reliable redaction methods and double-check that all sensitive data is truly gone before sharing documents. When redacting digital documents, it's important to consider metadata, hidden information stored within files. Metadata can include author names, editing history, or previous versions of the document. If not properly removed, this hidden data could reveal sensitive information even after visible text is redacted. Professional redaction tools are designed to scrub metadata and ensure complete privacy. It's important to distinguish between redaction and deletion. Redaction removes or obscures specific information while leaving the rest of the document intact and readable. Deletion, on the other hand, removes entire sections or files. Redaction is used when you want to share as much information as possible without exposing sensitive details, whereas deletion is used when information is no longer needed at all. In court cases, redaction is crucial for protecting the identities of victims, witnesses, or minors. Legal teams carefully review documents before submitting them to the court or releasing them to the public. This ensures that sensitive information does not become part of the public record, which could put people at risk or compromise the fairness of the trial. Medical records often contain highly personal information. When these records are shared for research, legal, or insurance purposes, redaction is used to remove names, addresses, and other identifying details. This protects patient privacy and ensures compliance with health privacy laws like HIPAA. Proper redaction is essential for maintaining trust in the healthcare system. Schools and universities may need to redact student records before sharing them with researchers or other institutions. This can include removing names, grades, or disciplinary information to protect student privacy. Educational institutions must follow strict guidelines to ensure that sensitive data is not accidentally disclosed. Financial documents, such as bank statements or tax records, often contain sensitive information like account numbers and transaction details. When these documents are shared with auditors, lawyers, or other parties, redaction is used to hide private data. This helps prevent identity theft and financial fraud while still allowing necessary information to be reviewed. Emails can contain sensitive information, especially in business or legal contexts. When emails are shared as part of investigations or public records requests, redaction is used to remove confidential details, personal data, or privileged communications. This ensures that only the necessary information is disclosed while protecting privacy and legal rights. Social media posts and messages can also be subject to redaction, especially in legal cases or public disclosures. For example, usernames, private messages, or identifying details may be blacked out before screenshots are shared. This helps protect individuals' privacy and prevents online harassment or doxing. Researchers often need to share data with colleagues or the public, but must redact any information that could identify participants. This includes names, addresses, or other personal details. Proper redaction ensures that research can be shared and analyzed without compromising the privacy of those involved. When citizens request government records under Freedom of Information laws, agencies must review the documents and redact any information that is exempt from disclosure. This can include personal data, national security details, or information related to ongoing investigations. Redaction allows governments to be transparent while still protecting sensitive information. In international relations, redaction is used to protect diplomatic communications, intelligence sources, or sensitive negotiations. When governments share documents with allies or the public, they often redact details that could harm national interests or reveal confidential strategies. This practice helps maintain trust and security in global affairs. Patent filings often contain technical details and proprietary information. Before these documents are published, sensitive sections may be redacted to protect trade secrets or pending inventions. This allows inventors to secure their rights without exposing valuable information to competitors. Contracts between businesses or individuals may include confidential terms, pricing, or client information. When contracts are shared with third parties, redaction is used to hide these sensitive details. This ensures that only the necessary information is disclosed while protecting the interests of all parties involved. Police reports often contain sensitive information about victims, suspects, or ongoing investigations. When these reports are released to the public or media, redaction is used to protect identities and prevent interference with law enforcement activities. This helps maintain the integrity of investigations and ensures the safety of those involved. Internal corporate communications, such as emails or memos, may be redacted before being shared with external parties. This is done to protect sensitive business strategies, employee information, or confidential negotiations. Redaction helps companies control the flow of information and prevent leaks that could harm their reputation or operations. During litigation, parties may need to exchange large volumes of documents. Redaction is used to remove privileged or irrelevant information before sharing files with opposing counsel or the court. This ensures that only the necessary evidence is disclosed while protecting sensitive or unrelated data. Employment records may contain personal information about employees, such as social security numbers, medical details, or disciplinary actions. When these records are shared with auditors, lawyers, or other organizations, redaction is used to protect employee privacy and comply with labor laws. Insurance claims often involve sensitive, personal, and financial information. When claims are reviewed or shared with third parties, redaction is used to remove details that could identify claimants or reveal confidential data. This helps prevent fraud and protects the privacy of policyholders. Real estate documents, such as deeds or contracts, may include personal or financial information. When these documents are filed with public agencies or shared with buyers and sellers, redaction is used to protect sensitive data. This ensures that only the necessary details are disclosed while keeping private information secure. Customer service records may contain sensitive information about clients, such as account numbers or complaint details. When these records are shared for training or analysis, redaction is used to remove personal data. This helps companies improve their services while respecting customer privacy. With the rise of cloud storage, documents are often shared and stored online. Redaction is essential before uploading sensitive files to the cloud, as it helps prevent unauthorized access to private information. Cloud providers may also offer built-in redaction tools to help users secure their data. Data analytics often involves processing large volumes of information, some of which may be sensitive. Before sharing datasets for analysis, organizations use redaction to remove personal or confidential data. This allows analysts to work with the information they need without risking privacy violations. Marketing materials may include case studies or testimonials that reference real clients or projects. Before publishing these materials, companies often redact names or identifying details to protect client privacy and comply with agreements. This ensures that marketing efforts do not compromise confidentiality. Litigation support services help law firms manage large volumes of documents during legal cases. These services often include redaction to ensure that privileged or irrelevant information is not disclosed. Professional support teams use advanced tools to quickly and accurately redact sensitive data, helping lawyers focus on building their cases. During compliance audits, organizations may need to share sensitive documents with regulators or auditors. Redaction is used to remove information that is not relevant to the audit while still providing the necessary evidence. This helps organizations meet regulatory requirements without exposing unnecessary data. Public records, such as property deeds or court filings, are often available to anyone. However, these documents may contain sensitive information that must be redacted before release. This ensures that the public can access important records without compromising individual privacy or security. As technology evolves, new tools and methods for redaction are being developed. Artificial intelligence and machine learning can now help identify and redact sensitive information automatically. This makes the process faster and more accurate, especially when dealing with large volumes of data. To ensure effective redaction, organizations should follow best practices. This includes using professional tools, double-checking all redacted documents, and training staff on proper techniques. It's also important to keep up with legal requirements and regularly review redaction policies to address new risks or technologies. Common mistakes in redaction include using simple overlays instead of true removal, forgetting to scrub metadata, or missing sensitive information. These errors can lead to accidental disclosures and serious consequences. Always use reliable redaction tools and carefully review every document before sharing. Redaction plays a vital role in protecting privacy, maintaining security, and ensuring compliance with laws. Whether in government, business, or personal contexts, proper redaction helps prevent data breaches, legal issues, and harm to individuals. As our world becomes more connected, the need for effective redaction will only continue to grow. In summary, redaction is a critical process that helps balance transparency with the need to protect sensitive information. Whether you're dealing with legal files, government reports, or business documents. Understanding how and why redaction is used can help you navigate the world of information, sharing more safely and responsibly. Thanks for watching, and remember to always handle sensitive data with care.